just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
13 loose.
First down throw, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
11. Here we go, son.
3rd and long for him here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
All right, let's go.
They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Short pass brought in. He's got a gain of 6 there. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
11.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Lays out, what a catch! And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
Willis He's got him. That's Claypool. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
38 yards next play. And an Eagle first down.
From the red zone now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up second down. Gray, the motion man right. He gets loose down the right side. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Leads at 24. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Easy. Go, let's go.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Still finding room past the 45. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw, here's Willis. He's trying to push the field. That's caught at the 25. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Rip, 20.
Lawrence working from the gun. Cut for big yards on the right side. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Hauled in left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Big 13 heavy.
They'll run here. It's Benson. He's across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the 1st. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kick, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's 1st downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers, that I can't help but think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how badly they would have loved to play in the systems like this, to just find a way time and again to put the ball in their hands?
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 1 quarter down. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Willis to the air. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11, add it.
Putting a receiver in motion. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
Go. 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down throw, Lawrence. deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end.
13 loop.
So second down coming up.
Hey, easy. Route. Take right open. There we go.
Benson now from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13.
Let's go, 52.
Moving
right
quickly,
open.
trying to get set again.
11. Think right.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Willis now. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Here's Willis. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Go. Hey, go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. It is caught left side. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's first and 10 inside the opposing 30. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Willis looking to throw. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. Pushing it up past the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Throwing is Willis. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds a man right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Hey, kill.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 2. That's completed right side. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
You know, that's one of those situations that you have to have awareness. Right? You call it spatial awareness. You got to be conscious of the sideline and just simply get rid of the football. Looks like we saw a slight bit of panic there, hence going out for the sack.
Willis to throw it. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. To throw, here's Willis. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Hey, run! It's hot.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. The 40. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Jupiter. 11-11. Lisa 24.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Back to throw it. Looking right, and he finds him.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 back. Let's go. Cut 19. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Here's Willis to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. They're out and set. First and 10.
Hey, easy.
Lawrence working from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep. Big gain downfield. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw, Lawrence. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 25. That goes for 36 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Go, let's go. Hey, go.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here. Now Lawrence. On the move, headed right. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Red on red. Silver.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Lawrence trying again on second. Brought in right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. Drop. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7.
Here we go.
They give on second to Benson. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
13
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. Third down coming up.
Hey, run.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Going on fourth, here's Lawrence. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it sets up second down. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing on third and long. He's got him. That's Claypool. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Willis looking to throw. Completes this one to Gray. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Willis now. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Read it, 44. Hey.
It's Benson on the give. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
So we hit. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Rip, 23. Go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
On red.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now it's Lawrence. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Hey, lion.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Benson on first and 10. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll take it ahead down to the 33. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over till it's over.
Throwing is Willis. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Willis to throw it. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they'll have to swallow a loss on the play as he's touched down behind the line.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
A tight end in motion now. To throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He wants a heater. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 3-score game in the 4th. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Commanders stretch the lead to 23. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 right. Track 60.
Willis. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw, here's Willis. Finds his man, Gray. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Willis to the air. Cut out left. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. They are throwing it again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
One final shot here. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.